on to the next division, the AFC North.
Sir.
Today we're going to be breaking down the Bengals with Joe Burrow and who he picked up with Jamar Chase.
Yes, sir. Get the connection back together.
That's pretty dirty.
LSU Tigers.
Yes, sir. And then we're going to talk about the Browns and then them getting Greg Newsome, who's a pretty good corner for him. So I bet you're pretty hyped about Jamar Chase.
I mean, I love the Bengals draft. I didn't get to watch every pick. I mean, obviously, I saw Jamar Chase. Let's go. I'm hyped. I know some of my – I'm going to give a little insider trading right now. Some of my dynasty rivals have been fawning over the idea of my third overall pick in the draft. I don't know if you guys can hear me in the back, but we're definitely looking at Jamar Chase. And I have quarterback needs, with Joe Burrow being still on the injury list. So,
yeah, he is a very good receiver.
I love Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
This is a great pick for the Bengals. Well, okay, realistically, they got rid of A.J. Green.
Yep.
Their receiving core, they have Tyler Boyd, they have T. Higgins. They needed that third.
Yeah, third?
No, he's going to be the one for them.
He is.
You don't think Jamar Chase is going to come in?
He's going to be the one. He's going to be the one.
So, top of their draft board, that's the guy they've been looking for. Okay, we'll take him at 5. That's a great high pick for them, I think.
Well, I think everyone wanted the Bengals to take Penei Sewell.
I agree, but if you look down the list, the way that they traded and manipulated their draft, they really filled all of the holes where if they took Penei Sewell, which I originally really wanted them to.
Yeah.
I thought them, continuing to invest in Joe Burrow, which they actually did by drafting Jamar Chase, but we'll hold off on that. And drafting Penei Sewell at that 5 pick and really bolstering their O-line. They actually traded with the Patriots, another thing we'll get to later, but they got 3 offensive linemen, 2 defensive linemen in that trade, and 3 offensive linemen in the entire draft. So they totally revamped their trenches completely.
Yeah.
And if they took Penei Sewell in that 5 spot, yes, they would get an immediate impact starter, but they take Jackson Carman in the 2nd round, trading with the Patriots for their initial 38th pick. For 3 picks.
Yeah.
They went back, 8 spots, grabbed an O-lineman. What I heard from their draft room, not from their draft room, about their
draft room.
Wow,
you're in the draft room.
Some insider trading. Was that a lot of the old linemen after Penei Sewell, obviously, and then one other lineman went in the 1st round, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now. A lot of their linemen were very close in their rankings.
Yes.
So they were like, we can kind of move down in the 2nd round, grab a guy here, make some moves. So they ended up getting, if you look at the 4th round, they have 3 picks.
Mm-hmm.
So they got Shelvin and Smith, an offensive tackle and a defensive tackle for essentially nothing.
But yeah. They didn't have to give up anything.
They were going to take a lineman already.
Yeah.
So they jip our boys. I mean, every website I've seen has given that trade an A- at the worst grade.
Mm-hmm.
So, definitely a great look for the Bengals. I'm happy about it.
Hey, I mean, they did exactly what they needed to do in this draft. We said it many times before that they just needed to go straight trenches. They were terrible. They've been terrible, and we saw that when Joe Burrow got turned into a C.
Exactly.
So I still think that they should have drafted Penei Sewell just because he is probably the most proven that he is going to be a very good lineman. But they did just, after Jamar Chase, they did just draft all linemen. And
very true.
Jamar Chase is by far the best receiver in this draft class, and they were at the prime spot to get him. And Tyler Boyd is a very good receiver. I don't know if he has a breakaway atmosphere that probably Jamar Chase does.
Jamar Chase is going to add a lot to this offense, absolutely. I think Tyler Boyd is going to be an incredible second to him.
Yeah.
I'm just looking through my notes because I extensively went into my research on the Bengals because we know my love. Like I said, the trade they made was fantastic. So that extremely helped them out. Not only are they taking those 3 O-linemen, like I said, but they also picked up a former 1st round pick, and I believe he's not only a right guard, but he plays center, and his name's Jonathan Williams. He was a 1st round pick in, I want to say, 2016, 2017. I could be wrong.
Still has decent talent then.
He was a 1st round offensive lineman pick. That's a great idea. And then they also picked up somebody named Riley Reef, who's an older lineman, but he could bring all these younger. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus this first round pick. That's 5 new young
entire
offensive and a center.
Yeah, they got a center too.
So
they just drafted the entire O line again.
Right, you bring in this veteran guy who's played in a bunch of situations, a bunch of years. Like, that's only going to help them.
It definitely will. Do you know anything about? Oh, didn't we know Osaya? Joseph Osaya? I feel like we did.
My note for him: Osaya, Arrow, steal of the draft.
Yes. Some of these late picks are nice.
The Bengals really did their research. We kind of broke it down. He was in our defensive end kind of top 5 big board, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
He's pretty raw, in my opinion. He put up numbers, but he is an absolute freak. Like, complete freak. He's going to be a terror off of the kind of pushing into the quarterback.
Yeah, they need that, though.
Of course. But he's also able to kind of push back and, go into zone and go into coverage. I really think if he's coachable, which I didn't really get to see a lot of tape or a lot of his interactions, but if he's like a coachable person and really responds well to this Bengals kind of revamp, he's going to do great things for them immediately on the defense.
Well, he would be their star player, and they need that.
Well, they lost Geno Atkins and they lost Carl Lawson. So that's 2 big names off of their defense that isn't helping.
Those were the only 2 names on their defense.
Yeah, I'm blanking right now, but
is Perfect still there? He's not still there. He's got to be out of the league.
I don't think
that man hurt some people.
Yeah, he hurt a lot of people.
But if Joseph Osaya can do that, that will help their because they literally just need their trenches on the offense because their offensive stars are amazing. Joe Mixon, Joe Burrow, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, now Jamar Chase. That's a studded offense. They just needed everything else, and hopefully this did it. Well, I mean, they're in a very tough division to win right now because the other 3 teams are deep playoff teams.
The Bengals are in a tough situation, but they're on the rise.
They are on the rise.
They have an extreme base of young talent.
Yes.
If they can just coalesce and develop around each other, around Joe Burrow, which I don't see why they can't because Joe Burrow's an absolute generational talent. They can kind of flip this. Imagine they just flip this division.
No way.
Nah, it's not going to happen this season.
How would you?
It's not going to happen this season.
No. This is a developing season.
This is going to be a big leap for them this season.
If they go even or maybe a game or 2 over, that'd be very good.
If they go a game or 2 over, I'm really excited.
Yeah. That's tough in this division.
Especially as a Joe Burrow fan.
No, well, everyone's a Joe Burrow fan.
That's not true. Joe Burrow has a lot of haters.
How? All this man did was throw a ball. He got turned into a seed.
Win.
They're on a terrible team.
He just wins.
He does just win.
Do you have anything else about this kind of top half of the draft class?
I do not. Do you?
Well, I have plenty of
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm just waiting for your responses.
No, all you.
Well, I did want to touch on what the Patriots got from that trade because looking at it, while it could be a bad situation, I wouldn't say that. Kind of a loss for the Patriots. They got an extremely highly rated D-tackle in Christian Barmore.
He's very good. Yeah, he's very good.
He's dirty. So they obviously were looking for a guy there and traded up and got him.
Yes, and he was insane. I think we went over that when we talked about the Patriots.
We did.
Yes.
We did. But like I said, the Bengals get a D lineman in Cameron Sample from that defensive end, and then a defensive tackle in Tyler Shelvin, who's I believe like 375 and 6'4", and an absolute. He's pretty much Geno Atkins.
Jeez.
Okay, so take him into the league. I'll take a rookie Geno Atkins.
From LSU, he's going to be good.
He's going to be dirty. Then they also got an offensive tackle, Dante Smith. Pretty raw, but tackles, I feel like they can kind of go wherever, and if they're really pushing themselves and
they can make it.
Coaching, exactly.
It's all feet. Right? Did I say that having no experience?
I have no experience either.
I have no clue how to do that.
I'm hoping for the Bengals that they're kind of going to coalesce around this large group of young talent that they have, and everyone's going to push each other to be better.
Oh, without a doubt.
I know Joe Burrow's going to be the guy in there leading that pack, but I think it's on some of these other guys to really step up and put 150% in, which I think they can do.
They can do that. What grade did you give these guys?
This was a tough decision. We're already going to I have some more
keep going. Keep going.
We can talk about the grade really quick. I would give it an A-.
Okay. I'd probably give it a B+ just because of the Jamar Chase.
I like the Jamar Chase pick.
I would have rather Penny.
I don't know.
Then I would have been confident that one person on their O-line could block.
I'm confident that Jackson Carman is going to be a blue ball.
Okay. We shall see.
And then they have 3 other players coming in that need to do it at least 75% of the time.
Yep.
And I don't know if you've seen this watching football, but as I've continued to watch football for, I don't know, at least 10 years now.
Probably more.
The O-lines, like, once one player gets going and they're like, oh, like the left side starts to really feel it, like the right side starts to pick it up.
Yeah.
Even if they're, maybe not as highly rated in Madden, they're still going to kind of get that boost.
Yeah, they do.
The confidence that, okay, this left side's really got it going on. If they're running left every time, they're going to stop putting pressure on that right side. So then double teams are going to be going on the left. There's single blocking coverage, I guess.
Yeah, then it's just a hole.
Just a hole. Hopefully, the coaching staff of the Bengals, I know they're going to be able to figure that out, is if Joe Mixon can stay healthy.
Well, that's on their O-line.
We'll see that.
That's on their O-line.
Quickly touching on some of the other players here. Trey Hill, center. Honestly, he was like a top 5 rated center in the draft. Slipped to the, 6th round?
Yeah, I don't think there were a lot of centers.
I don't think there were either, which is good, which means that's pretty good. He can also play guard.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So that's nice for them. A lot of their linemen that they got can play
many positions. Can
play the position they're listed at and guard. I don't know why. I figured it was all like, I'm pretty sure Dante Smith, O-tackle, guard. Their kicker. They picked up a kicker in the 5th round, I believe. Yes. Dude missed 1 kick in college.
Oh my God. He's a pretty good kicker.
He's
then.
Nice. the whole, the entire essay about him, consistency. And I think that is 100% what the Bengals need.
Who was their kicker last year? Oh, he was pretty.
He was fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know if Hall of Fame kicker is like...
Did he retire or something?
I think he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he retired. That's why they picked him. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he retired. Did not know that.
That would make sense. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
No, you don't draft a kicker.
Oh, you can draft a kicker, but you don't draft a kicker every year.
No, not in the 5th.
He was highly ranked. Well, he actually... I don't even know if highly ranked would be a great term for a kicker, but he was definitely sought after for the Bengals.
Yes.
Talked about Trey Hill.
How's Chris Evans?
I was just about to say, Chris Evans, I think, is going to be an extremely interesting complement to the backfield they got going on. Joe Mixon, Giovanni Bernard is gone though, right?
Yeah, he's in the Bucs.
Yeah, sad times.
Well, not for the Bucs.
Not for the You suck.
They're just chilling down there in Florida.
But Joe Mixon is obviously a dynamic, I would say, two-way talent.
He is very good.
He can do whatever he wants as long as he stays healthy.
And he's never healthy.
Okay, well, this year he said he's 100% already. He already said he's 100%.
Yeah, we thought he was 100% last year, too.
When?
When
did you think he was 100%?
Week 3 when I traded him to you.
That is 100% ludicrous. He was never 100%. He's not going to be.
Joe Mixon?
He will be for... Sorry, I'm going to get slightly interrupted. But yeah. So realistically, Joe Mixon's going to be completely fine this year. Mm. Not only that, like we were talking about Chris Evans, who they picked up in the 6th round. Not only is he a good pass catcher, which I believe Joe Mixon has the ability to lack in because he's kind of cautious of his body being hurt so many times. He doesn't really sell out for those catches like somebody just drafted in the 6th round.
He'll definitely do that.
He is a pass catcher. That's what he does. Not only is he a pass catcher, slightly undersized back. He's 5'11", like 215. He's in a fantastic run blocker, too. Pass blocking, to be honest.
Take that.
Blocker in general.
That's fantastic, though.
So Joe Mixon, instead of absorbing those hits where he's gonna fake it, drawn, blocking, or whatever, slot Chris Evans in there, give him some reps, let him protect Joe Burrow.
3rd and long
with his life, because he will.
Yeah.
or make him, go out on a wheel route. He's got some wheels. He's 5'11". He's moving.
He can move.
So, that's a very interesting pick for them. And then they rounded out with a defensive end, which fantastic. Help out Osai and Sample, kind of revamp that defensive line like we were talking about. The trenches needed. It was easily the biggest attention.
Yes.
They have free safeties. They have Bates. They have corners too. So they're really fine in the secondary, but their trenches were abysmal.
So bad. Everyone would just run on them for 300 yards. When it was Baltimore against the Bengals, oh my God, Lamar would expose them every single time.
Lamar's 30, but yeah, absolutely. All right, that is my complete spiel, all my notes.
Okay.
I sent it, and that is what I had.
Okay, we'll go to the Browns now.
On to the Browns. Do you have a smooth transition, or?
I have one that going from one hopefully great leader in Joe Burrow, would you compare him in the leadership to Baker Mayfield?
Interesting. That is not where I thought you were going to go with this. No. Short answer, no. Maybe I feel like Baker could do it this year.
Yes.
Last year, they just simply didn't have the confidence in him. He didn't deserve the confidence last year.
No, they were just winning bad games.
He was not a great quarterback.
He was putting on a show in the latter half, though.
The last, I don't.
Last 3 games.
The last 5 games, he was looking like a fantastic. Mm-hmm. He's looking like his draft.
Yes, and then they won a playoff game. So,
I think coming into the season, all that momentum, he can rise to. I believe the Bengals have full faith in Joe Burrow. I don't know why they wouldn't. He was on pace to break all kinds of records, be the rookie of the year, even though they were not great.
Justin Herbert.
He was on pace to, and he got dead. Joe Burrow was destroying Justin Herbert's.
That's because Justin Herbert didn't play the first 2 games.
Okay. Joe Burrow didn't play the rest of the season.
Yeah, that's why Justin Herbert broke all the records himself.
Exactly.
They both would have broke them.
Joe Burrow would have broke them.
You don't think Justin Herbert would have broke them?
Joe Burrow's would have been higher.
Oh, barely.
No.
Yes. Him and Joe Burrow, them two would have just been battling the whole year with Tyrell Boyd and Keenan Allen.
Yeah, well, now they got Jamar Chase.
Oh.
And an O-line.
Oh.
And a D-line.
Okay. To the Browns with the better D-line and the better O-line.
The Browns are very good.
Okay. So they got Greg Newsome, who's a cornerback who is pretty good at being a cornerback in the league.
Yes. Thank you, Calvin. Expert analysis. Very true, though. Very true. I'm giving you malarkey, but it's very true.
He is a very good quarterback. And you pair him with Denzel Ward, and you're good.
I'm surprised he slipped to 26.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there was a top 3 that got picked, and then no one else needed one until the Browns. The Browns don't need anything.
No, they needed a corner. They need secondary help.
Yeah, they needed another corner. They have a corner. It's Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward's good, but I wouldn't say he's elite speed-wise.
No, he's not.
Most quick receivers are just burning it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, now you got a Greg Newsome who's, his 40 was insane.
Yes, and you also have Jeremiah.
Oh,
the linebacker, which I thought was one of the biggest steals from this draft. They got him in the second round at number 52. Why in the world is this kid falling to 52?
He was position ranked, no. He was overall ranked like 18.
Yeah.
In the entire draft.
He was the 3rd best linebacker.
Might have been second.
I think it was second.
It was Micah Parsons.
It was Micah Parsons and him.
I'm pretty sure it was.
It's just because he's just a little smaller than the average linebacker. But
he's
this kid is
wicked
fast.
Hybrid. I have a ton of notes on him. He's literally going to be not only an incredible edge rusher, but he's going to be able to go back into coverage.
Yes.
And play zone like pretty much Devin Wade.
Literally.
It's going to be sick.
And then I don't know how you're getting past anyone in their defense. You have Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney down there.
And Jadeveon Clowney, we've seen him kind of come to different teams and explode for a couple games and then just kind of die off. If he really embraces the Browns and stays healthy and stays training and stays lean and physical and productive,
they're going to be nice.
Oh, my gosh.
They're gonna be nice.
And then Baker gets their confidence flowing. He's
With
just
OBJ
saving
out there.
Jarvis Landry,
Landry.
Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. So many players.
Everyone thinks of them as just this god running team, which they are.
They are.
But they're also
have
fantastic
Odell
passing.
Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry. That's another LSU connection.
Oh. Yeah, Baker just back there slanging it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So, well, that was my note that I had down here, that they're the number 4 power ranking team in the league right now.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice.
When was the last time you thought of the Browns as the number 4 team in the league?
On paper, they have been dirty. They just have not been putting it together in games. But Baker started putting it together.
Yes.
So let's see. Odell back, the team healthy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they got a fantastic number 3 receiver too, which is just what they needed. They just needed a burner, just solely a burner. And Anthony Schwartz ran at 4.2640.
Boy, bit fast.
That is very fast. That's all they needed. Was
an unofficial 40?
That's an official 40.
How? Isn't that not like a record?
No, I think
CJ2K was like a 4.24.
Yeah, that's not a record then. I think a 4.22 is the fastest. So he ran a 4.26.
That's
0.04 off.
Well, that's Tyreek Hill speed.
This man is fast, and that's just what the Browns needed. Because OBJ can do what he wants. Landry will always be Mr. Consistency, but this dude will burn him.
OBJ's fast, but this dude's
faster. And you need that kind of MVS style person who's just burning down the field.
This kid's faster.
I know he is, but MVS is still very fast.
This is like a Tyreek Hill, like a low-key Hollywood Brown, like a John Brown.
Yeah. Just a guy, and I think he's 6 foot too. This man is just fast.
6 foot or 6'2"?
No, 6 foot. 6 foot.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
Burner.
He's still a burner, but he's also tall enough that they can still get up there if someone can keep up with them, which is very unlikely. And then they just they got a couple O-linemen. They got an O-lineman, which they don't need an O-lineman, but just build the depth. Why not? They got a D-tackle. They got another linebacker, and they got a safety. And the note that I saw was that he was a little bit of a smaller safety. He was like 5'10", but this man is big. This is a 200-pound safety.
Okay.
So this guy's going to hit someone if he gets there.
Doesn't play small.
Yeah.
All right.
The one biggest note that I saw, and then the last pick was another wide receiver. The last thing that I saw on the Browns was that they did not draft an edge rusher.
That's very interesting. Why they don't need an edge rusher?
They don't need one, but Myles Garrett is how many years? Exactly. How many years is Jadeveon Clowney?
Jadeveon Clowney's old.
Exactly.
Injury problems for him, for sure.
Exactly. So that's why the question mark is, why did you not draft an edge rusher that can literally learn under 2 gods of an edge rusher?
Well, I mean, you're looking at their picks, right? First round, 26th pick. Second round, 52nd pick. Third round, 91st pick.
Oh.
If you're really thinking about it, edge rushing, like we even just saw with the Bengals, they took 2. Did they take 3? They took 3 edge rushers.
Yeah.
There's clearly a lot of teams needed this position. The Browns did not need it. Plus, they didn't have high draft picks. So the edge rushers were gone when they were gone. They're not going to take. Who are they taking in the first round of edge rusher? No, they're going to take a corner.
No. They didn't you don't need an edge. They did not need an edge rusher at all.
They didn't. So you're looking. Okay, look at the second round. You could have taken. Osai. He was a second round. Prospect.
He was taken after them.
Exactly.
Well, but you still don't. You're not wasting a second round. Second round picks can start, so you don't want to waste it on a backup defensive edge.
He's not a backup. He was a high second round ranked pick. He was a top 3 defensive end.
Well, again, he's not going to start.
Yes, he is going to start. He's going to start for the Bengals.
He wouldn't start on the Browns.
He wouldn't start on the Browns. That's why they wouldn't pick him.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It's not crazy that they pick a defensive end.
Well, I would just pick one in the later rounds that you can develop. Don't take another O-lineman in James Hudson, which just adds depth, I guess.
I don't know though.
Or don't draft another linebacker, even though
I wouldn't have taken Tony Fields. I would have
the
gone
linebacker that I knew both of us knew that we both forgot of last time we talked about the Browns was Taki.
Oh, what a savage.
But that's the only linebacker that they have that is notable. So they needed help there, which is great that they got Jeremiah.
Okay, well then they take another player in Tony Fields. Maybe they don't take Dimitri Felton with the 6th round pick. Maybe they take a defensive end shot.
Yes.
I don't know.
A random shot. Or they probably just pick someone off of free agency.
That's what I think they're going to do.
Yeah.
So,
my overall grade for this was a B+.
Okay. You like the B+ or something?
I do like you got to it's got to be a nice top to down. I can answer every question for why you draft this person. The Patriots, I could literally answer the question of every single person, why'd you do this?
Yeah.
I have not seen a team to do that yet, other than them.
I don't know. I was pretty good with the Bengals there.
Yes, but I wanted Penny.
I didn't.
Exactly. So after the break, we'll talk about the latest news. There's still more Rodgers problems.
Of course.
We'll get to it. See ya.
So we're back. Arron Rodgers is still a problem, not only in the terms of his football ability, but in terms of his future with the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Reading over on your research here, it seems the Packers have offered him a massive contract, which he obviously deserves. Is that, from your perception, a hollow contract of just, here's all the money you deserve, but we still don't respect you as a person that should be included in our decisions as an organization?
It is definitely a hollow contract.
Yeah.
This man, they need to fire that GM immediately.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, that needs to happen. They have disrespected Arron Rodgers basically
far too long.
His entire career, basically. Well, sure, they got him Davante Adams. Great job. You got one guy out of the entire organization. But
he wasn't even a first-round pick, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't think he was.
I don't think he was.
But that's all they gave him. Like, Robert Tunyon's okay. Who's their the second guy?
MVS?
Nope.
Allen
Lazard. Allen
Nice.
Lazard can develop to be a pretty good, but he's not going to be a top. They had a number 3 receiver, but then they just dropped him for no reason. So there is no reason why Arron Rodgers would ever sign this contract until something drastic happens, whether they fire the GM or they trade him to possibly the Broncos, which would be okay, or the Seahawks. I've seen that kind of conspiracy, them switch.
Aaron Rodgers
and Russell Wilson.
There's a lot of potential landing spots for Aaron Rodgers.
He's never going to sign that.
There's a million landing spots. Like the Broncos, maybe he comes to the Patriots. I mean, he can really go wherever he wants. And I feel like with Green Bay continuing to disrespect him like they just have been, he's gonna leave. I mean, we watched the Pat McAfee show. We saw AJ Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? 5% chance he goes back?
Yeah.
He's not gonna retire.
No.
It's Arron Rodgers. He's not gonna retire. Come on.
There's no way that he retires. I said it. I'm going to say it again. He just needs to get traded. Just trade him, or he's going to hate this team, which is going to affect Davante Adams so much,
Aaron
Jones so much.
I mean,
then
I don't know.
Their team's just going to die.
I'm an avid Aaron Jones lover, so it's very difficult to want Arron Rodgers out of the organization. So I selfishly don't. I really don't. I hope they fire their GM and bow to him and pay respects or something. Like, get this. I don't know how. I don't understand. Like, even just from a numbers standpoint, take all emotion away from the decision or whatever is going on at the top. Arron Rodgers has made the Green Bay Packers and every supporter of the Green Bay Packers, not supporter, but so much money. You know how much money he has made them?
All of it.
You know how many people have bought an Arron Rodgers jersey? You know how many cheeseheads there are?
Oh, billions.
Billions is a lot.
Millions.
Millions. Definitely millions.
Not billions. That's way too much.
Maybe billions of dollars.
Definitely billions of dollars. Oh my God. If Arron Rodgers was not on this team for the past 7 years,
10
years,
yeah,
they are not making it. They'll make it in the playoffs maybe.
Well, they had
But
Brett
that's it.
Favre, and then I wasn't a huge Green Bay fan back in those times. I like Aaron Rodgers. Obviously,
Yeah.
Aaron Jones. I love Aaron Jones. It's mostly fantasy based, but they had Brett Favre. They were obviously doing fine then, but they were transitioning out of Brett Favre, retiring, and I think he went to the Vikings and there's the other stuff he did. There's definitely a lull. I don't believe Aaron Rodgers just took right over.
Oh no, he did. They draft. It was the same situation with Jordan Love, where they drafted him, and then 2 years after that he developed, they got rid of Brett Favre, and then Aaron Rodgers just came right in.
So, can you be that mad? I mean, he's given so much to.
I know, but they won't give back.
Really not.
That'd be great if it came to the Patriots, though. That'd be lit. Our team would be dirty.
Our QB room would be crazy.
Oh my God!
Cam Newton, Mac Jones, and Aaron Rodgers. That'd be crazy. All right, do you want to continue on to some other news?
Sure. So the Bears, just more quarterback news. So the Bears tried to get rid of Nick Foles, but obviously because Nick Foles is, to say nicely, ass at the game of football. Other than that one game, no one wanted him.
He's not ass. He's just, he's had problems, injury problems, performance problems. His contract's a problem.
No, he's owed over 10 mil, 15 mil.
So, yeah.
Who wants to pay that money?
That's a recipe for a disaster. I mean,
it's a Carson Wentz situation.
I was going to say it's a Carson Wentz situation, but Carson Wentz got a job somewhere else. So, I don't even know. Nick Foles is just kind of kicking his shoes right now.
He doesn't care. He's just making money to sit on the bench.
Dude, he already made so much money. He's chilling. He's
got
a ring.
He has a ring. He went to the Jaguars, and they gave him
bank
so much money. And then he did
bank.
Hair. No, he got hurt. Broke his collarbone in the second game.
Yossed.
But after that, he was terrible.
Well, it's pretty tough to perform after you break your collarbone.
Yeah, I can't think of a person who's done it.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you've been under extreme physical distress before with injuries, but I mean, I haven't done anything to jeopardize my mindset in terms of physicality.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that could be detrimental to anybody.
It definitely can, depending on the injury. And a collarbone would severely affect that.
Yeah, I mean,
to another backup quarterback. The Packers actually signed Blake Bortles.
I did see that.
Which is just hilarious.
It's just funny. What even is that?
Is that the biggest FU to Arron Rodgers? Is your backup is Blake Bortles?
Blake Bortles walks in that building. How do you even walk in that building?
I don't even know. There's just so much tension. He must be the guy.
You can literally cut it with a knife.
Literally.
2 C's.
He's going to be the really happy dude that's just walking into the really awkward situation.
No way.
No way?
Bortles is going to be petrified to go there. I would be terrified.
I'd be terrified. Everyone's going to hate you if you start. If you ever play in the season.
Everyone's going to hate him.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it's Blake Bortles. No one really cares about Blake Bortles.
Oh, I don't know, man.
When was the last time Blake Bortles was good?
What about Jordan Love? Jordan Love was picked in what, the
first round?
He's picked in the first round.
First round.
I take back my statement.
Yes. So the Cardinals are letting Jordan Hicks look for trade options, the linebacker, which I don't know why they wouldn't want to keep him.
Interesting.
The NFL schedules have came out.
I did see that. The Pats schedule did just get dropped.
Yes.
Do we want a quick run? You know what?
I know we're playing the Dolphins in the first week.
No, we're not.
We're not? I thought we are.
We're playing the Washington football team in the first week.
I saw the Dolphins.
No, I am pretty sure we are playing the Washington football team in the first week. We are pulling it up as we speak. But I do want on video recording a actual 17-week, no, is it 18 now? An 18-week schedule, wins, losses, straight up right now.
Okay. I still have Miami as the first one. I don't know what your schedule is.
I'm looking at this.
Oh. That is not what I've seen on every single other website.
Maybe it's...
Maybe it's fake.
Oh, it's reading right to left, or top right down. September 12th, October, November.
That's a wax. Oh, it's Dolphin because that's preseason. You are correct. That's preseason. The 3 red games are preseason.
I see.
Yes, they started the Dolphins.
Oh, I'm stupid. I see. Okay. Well, I want to hear it right now. I want to hear your.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are we writing it down? I'll write it down.
Okay.
I'll write it down.
Okay.
We'll keep a note for the end of the season. Calvin C. Here we go. I'm ready.
Yep.
Dolphins. Where are you going?
We're winning.
We're winning against the Dolphins.
Yep.
Okay. Jets.
We're definitely winning that game.
Saints.
We're gonna win that game.
Wow. Bucks.
No.
Week 4.
No.
L.
W.
Houston. So we're now currently 4-1 going into week 6 against the Cowboys.
Yep, we're gonna lose.
Lose against the Cowboys?
Yep.
What about the Jets?
We're gonna beat the Jets.
We're gonna lose to the Cowboys?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, now we go against Justin Herbert and the Chargers in week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The rekindling of Justin Herbert and Hunter Henry. What's our record right now?
We are 5 wins, 2 losses.
Oh, we might win that game then.
Wow. 6-2.
I know.
Going into the Panthers, revamped offense.
I feel like we might lose that game.
Some nice defensive players, too, they took out.
I know.
Certain, right?
Yes.
We're going to the Browns now.
We're losing that game.
Ranked.
We are losing that game.
After research, Calvin says we are losing to the Browns. Then we play Kyle Pitts and the New York Falcons.
We're going to clap the Falcons.
We're going to stomp the Falcons. Stamp that
We're
one,
going to take all their tight ends.
I'll stamp. Then we go back to Jonnu Smith's homeland of Tennessee.
Oh, we lose that game.
We're going to lose to Tennessee.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry's
we're going to go on a stretch of a lot of losing here.
Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I did not look at the rest of it. So we're playing the Bills after the Titans.
We're losing to the Bills.
Losing to the Bills. How about the Colts?
We're losing to the Colts.
Oh,
they just got Eric Fisher.
And Carson Wentz.
What
about the Bills after they play?
Oh. I'll give us a dub. Bill ain't losing twice.
Are you?
Bill ain't losing
twice.
That's
where you're breaking the lose streak? Interesting.
Bill ain't that's 5 losses.
What about Trevor Lawrence starting in week 15?
We're beating them. Week 15.
Clapping the okay.
Yep.
What's the score there? I just want a quick.
Patriots. Okay.
Yep. I want a quick score. Quick score.
Oh crap. 32-23.
Wow. Okay. All right. I just want to score there, and then we ended, of course, with the Dolphins.
What's our record?
Tua's had a full season.
What's our record?
Our record? Oh my gosh. All right. Wins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins.
We're 9-6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses.
Oh, 17 games.
Yeah.
Oh, we need more than 10 wins then.
We're about to get.
We're at 9.
We're at 9. Dolphins, January 9th, 1 p.m., last game of the season.
We played them the first and the last.
Yep.
Cool.
Is this playoff implications?
Probably. It's probably for both of us. I'll give it to us then.
Oh.
Patriots fan.
I want to score here too.
Oh.
I know.
21-19.
Wow. Interesting score. All right, here's the pen. You're up.
Oh my god.
Write it down. I need the full commentary with all of the energy.
Okay.
All right.
So we got the Dolphins week 1.
Oh, Jalen Waddle. I think we win that game.
Noise. Then we got the Jets. Noise. Saints.
Loss.
Interesting. Bucks.
Loss.
Yep. Texans. Yeah, obviously. The boys.
Is Dak healthy here?
Dak is healthy. Whole team healthy. No one's died yet.
What week is this? 6? Or 6 or 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, loss.
Mid-season. Okay. Jets.
Win.
Justin Herbert.
Win.
CMC.
This is going to be, I think, an extremely big game.
Yes, this is where this determines if we can actually play.
I also think this Jets game is going to be a sneaky big game after we're 3-3 coming out of the Cowboys' loss.
Mm-hmm.
But what is this? The Panthers that we're looking at?
Panthers.
Oh,
I have them losing.
I know. I have them winning. I think it's going to. Oh, CMC might run all over them.
I know.
But actually, I feel like we can control that. It is Sam Darnold's going to be the X factor of that game.
Yes.
If Sam Darnold is feeling it and the Panthers are clicking, we might get stomped.
Yes.
I don't know. Is Mac Jones starting at that point? There could be a whole lot of variables. Okay, continue.
Okay. Browns.
Browns?
Yes. There's no way we win that game.
I was thinking about this the whole time you were talking. I want it to be a win. There's
no way.
There's no way.
No way.
There's no way.
Okay, then you got
Win.
the Falcons. And now you got Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry,
AJ Brown.
This is going to be an OT game.
Really?
This is going to be an OT game.
Who's winning?
100%.
Who's winning?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Jonnu.
You know what?
Jonnu at Tennessee.
I think it's at Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be whoever is starting at quarterback is going to determine who wins this game.
Who's starting?
I don't know.
You have to choose.
No idea.
You have to choose.
I'm going to hope it's Mac Jones and he's had enough time to solidify and win.
Oh, my God.
OT. Put the OT.
Okay. And then we go to the Bills.
Oh, we're going to get clapped by the Bills.
Okay.
The Bills are going to be a really tough game.
And then we go to the Colts. Quinn Nelson.
I don't know if we have what it takes, but I also don't know what state Carson Wentz is in.
Yes.
So,
they don't have a backup. Jacoby Brissett's not there anymore. He's on the Dolphins.
Can I have 2 seconds? Oh my gosh, I don't even.
We're
Can I get a record?
We're around Christmas.
What's our record? What's our record right now?
Okay, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 8-5.
Loss.
8-6.
Loss.
Okay, Bills.
Loss.
Oof. We're getting there. Jags.
That's 8-7, right?
Yep.
I think oh man, I love Trevor Lawrence. I feel like Trevor Lawrence is going to be dirty, but I don't think the Jags are going to be dirty. So I think we're going to win this game.
What's the score?
Last two of the score games? Okay.
Yep.
42.
Oh my God. 42, the number?
Mm-hmm. No, the person. What do you mean?
I don't know. Keep going.
28, 32, 42, 28.
We're going to clap them. Oh my God, John.
Mm-hmm. Then we're also winning
against the Dolphins
for playoff implications. Is it? No, it's home. It's a home game.
Yeah.
It's a home game. Yeah. We're winning that too.
Yeah, what's the score?
Yeah. 35.
Oh my God. To what?
21.
Oh my God. I want to let you know that we have the exact same record here.
That's funny.
We just go on different stretches.
That was unplanned.
We have the exact same record.
Well, I mean, I think there was a lot of things that were like, yeah, that makes like the Bills stretch. That's tough.
That's
Bills,
tough.
Colts, Bills is tough at the end.
Yeah, that's. Just
we're gonna be banged up. We always are.
No. Titans, Bills, Colts, Bills.
Ugh, that's a tough stretch.
That's a tough stretch.
Yeah, that's a really tough stretch. And I have them beating the Titans in OT. They're gonna be dead. They're gonna be disheveled from that game. 100%. So I think we're wrapping it up here. We pretty much have all the news covered. We're going to be looking at the other AFC North teams, obviously the Steelers and the Ravens on Saturday. Mm-hmm. And thanks, guys, for listening.